Hi. Well, I didn't know where to start, but something just came over me and was like, "Beezy, you got to tell this part right now." So I don't know who needs it or if maybe I'm thinking too much, but I'm going to give it to you. So receive it if it's for you. If it's not, then just share it. Maybe it's for somebody else. Or don't share it. Press play and then be like, okay, she's talking too much. This is whack. Whatever. But I got to do what I got to do, okay? So I'm going to tell you a story. We're going to not go all the way through my life. We're going to bring it to about July last year. So around the same time last year, I was living in Charlotte, driving back and forth, and I was losing. I was hustling backwards. All the money I was making from work was going straight into my gas tank, and I was still short. So you do the math. I was working like 30,000 times the amount I should have been working, and I still wasn't making enough money. And my boss came to me and said, "Hey, we're going to need you in Columbia ASAP. This driving back and forth is not working. We need you here so we can do more stuff." I said, okay. So now I'm looking for a place to live. Can't find anything. Nothing suitable, nothing that makes me feel comfortable. I've got daughters. I'm not just going to be living anywhere with my kids. So look. I found a house in the country. Somebody I knew owned it. So I called and he was like, needs a lot of work. If you want it, you can have it, but I don't have time to fix it. And the people that, I have working on it, they don't like going out that far. So if you want it, you can get in there, but it's not going to be fixed by the time you want to get in. So if you get in, you got to do it yourself. So what I say, hey, do it myself. I'm from the hood. I grind it out, right? I can fix anything with YouTube and a screwdriver. So that's what I did. Well, the kids got there and they were like, "Okay, Mom, maybe not so much. Can we just get a trailer or something? Because this is not doing it." So I sat them down. As we were patching up holes and living a way we're not comfortable, I said to them, okay, God told me that I had to do this. I received this message straight from him, and I'm telling you, this is a faith-building thing, and we're just going to have to endure the climb right now. So I need you to trust me for 1 year. Give me 1 year, and I promise you things will be differently, because that's what God promises me. So they said, okay, all right, Mom, we with you. What you need us to do? So we rock out, right? Summertime comes. Well, we in the summertime, it's July. So it gets hotter and hotter. Next thing you know, the air conditioner breaks. Boom! We ain't got no air. It's hot as a Sahara desert in the middle of whatever the hottest season is. We're sitting down, sweat's just pouring down our face. I mean, for real. This is worse than anything I've ever experienced in life. We can't fix it. Every time it rains, the air breaks again. So, thank God the winter came. But when the winter came, I filled up the tank, oil tank, $50 million. Anyway, filled it up. Only to realize I filled it up for nothing because the heating system didn't work. Needed to be redone. Called the landlord and he says, okay, I'm trying to fix it, but it's going to take like $50 million to fix. Is there any way I can just help you out and give you some heaters? He's trying his best. But the house is really old and, it's just in shambles. Either way, I put electric space heaters all over the house because I don't trust kerosene. And my electric bill went up to like $50 a day. I had no clue what I was going to do or how I was going to do it, but I knew I had to do it. I had to rely on God and know that he did not bring me this far to leave me. Inside, I'm breaking. Inside, I'm crying. Outside, I'm Beezy Baby, the radio personality. I'm mommy, and I've got this all under control. Anyway, so I go to the kids, and I was like, man, we just going to weather the storm. We got this. We got this. Go to get my car one night to go to the club, start the car up. Boom. No heat. Heater's broken. Take it to get it fixed, and it's thousands of dollars. I can't afford it. So what did I do all winter? Wrapped up in blankets. Came to work and did my job. Went to the clubs, nightclubs. I would get in my car after the club and wrap up in blankets. I would take my heels off and put socks on and drive that hour back to my house. Have you ever driven an hour with no heat in a dress because you just came from a tank show? Girl, it's not fun. Anyway, so I did all that. Kept praying. There are nights I would get in my bed and cry myself to sleep. Because I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing by God, but God, this is hard, and I don't know if I'm strong enough to endure it. I would call friends like, okay, I don't have it. I don't have it in me. I can't do it no more. I give up. It's much easier to not listen to him and do it the way the world wants you to, because I didn't have to deal with all this stuff when I was doing it like that. But I didn't. I held on. I showed my kids that if you hold on, better will come. So better has come. A year later, my car blows up. I didn't like it, but it was God saying, you know what? You're not going to get a new car until I make you. So he made me. And now I'm in a 2012 vehicle with 48,000 miles, and I got it at such a great price. I could put you on later. Shh. Anyway, and then the house. We moved. A week after I get the car, I get a new house. It's not mine. I don't own it, but I don't want to. But it's the way we should have been living all along. And it's the exact development that I prayed for a year. I say all this to say, no matter what you're going through, no matter what storm God has summoned to be over you, there's a reason for it. Hold on. Throughout that, I've grown so much. I fear nothing. I know with 100% certainty that God has my back, that my plan is already written and not one single soul on earth can stop it. So I don't care. You can't threaten me with anything. You can't challenge me with anything because I know what strengths I have and I know who my coach is. He's not only my coach, he's my all-knowing. He already has me figured out. And I've already figured out that I don't need anything but him. I guess I say that today to say, a lot of times we'll take that leap and we'll start walking and we'll say, yeah, because God told me to do it and I'm halfway there and I got this. And then you get hit and you break, you bend and you fall down and you're weak and you feel like you can't go any further. That is the exact point that you need to push forward. There are so many stories I can tell you about how the devil tempted me, how the devil beat me to the point where I felt like I couldn't even breathe, like death was right here. But I wouldn't die. I wouldn't give up. I kept getting back up and I kept fighting. And I'm still fighting. I have 5-year goals and I'm only in year 1. So can you imagine what's still to come between me and this devil? But I know who got my back. And I just wanted to tell you that same person that has my back has yours too. So whatever you're going through today, I don't need to know your story. Just know that it will get better. I'm going to be telling my story piece by piece until my book comes out. But I hope that this today has helped somebody. If it's not you, cool. If you want to pass it forward, be my guest. You want to share it? Cool. If you don't even want to like it and you think it's whack, that's cool too. But I know who's telling me to do what I got to do. So I'm doing it for you, okay? God bless.